The greats have owned the first third of the season. The legends, the oldest surfers, the ones that have decided to come back into this arena, they've won. They're taking over.
The new format is cutthroat.
A lot of these rookies, they've been getting slaughtered.
There's nowhere to hide.
Now you've got a Brazilian storm that's whooped up into full force, probably more forceful than it's ever been.
Medina super fuerte.
There is a lot of swell on the horizon.
Double the energy, double the size, double the fun.
Oh, yeah. A wild section jumps out of the sky.
The whole reason we're here is about the world title.
This is a race now. If you want to stay in that elite in the top 5, you have to have a big finish here. This could be the best ever event we've had down here.
Combating. Yeah. Welcome to the Surf City El Salvador Pro.
Let's get this thing going.
We're a third of the way into the season, and the way we felt the season start through Australia and New Zealand has been a story that cannot be rewritten in any other way. The way we saw it was magic, you know, from George Pitar winning his first to the veterans of the tour on the women's side stepping up in the biggest way and taking control on what's still theirs. To have the Brazilian Storm redefined and own the top 5 and top 10 picture as still the most dominant region in pro surfing.
It's been a wild ride so far on the championship tour here in 2026, and now all eyes went to Punta Roca here in El Salvador.
This year, it's all about accumulating points. Whether it is to requalify or if you're trying to win a world title, your results are attached to you, which adds a mountain of pressure.
You show up, if you're in round 1, and if you lose, you're going home. You haven't even made it into the main event.
You got to show up and blow up, otherwise you're packing your bag. So the format's brutal.
If you're not performing, if you've been losing your first heats and you haven't won, you're looking at going home. You're looking at being off tour. You're looking at possibly the end of your career.
Some surfers are still waiting to find their first heat win of their season.
There is a lot of added pressure, and it's been stressful, but trying to deal with it.
A lot of these rookies just came on tour, and let's face it, they've been getting slaughtered. The importance of success here in El Salvador is paramount. You're gonna be left in the dust unless you make at least a couple heats here.
6.17.
Carissa Moore is a 5-time world champ. You have confidence from that. And coming back, I think to start is hard, but it's like riding a bike.
I'm going into this season with a learning mindset. I'm here to put my ego aside and just put myself in the deep end and figure out how to swim again.
Carissa, not done yet. Clean surfing.
Just learning how to do all this as a mom and, you know, keep showing up. And so I was super emotional because I just really wanted to make it and still show up. And I want to be here. Like, I want to win heats, and I'd love to win an event if it works out, you know. But at the same time, I'm just like, oh, you know, whatever happens is okay. So I'm just really grateful.
It's always scary when someone takes time off tour. Carissa Moore's season, I would say, was a rocky start.
Tough one for Carissa Moore, under pressure.
It felt like, oh no, like what's going on with Carissa Moore? And then we came into New Zealand.
You could just tell Carissa's so inspired right now. She is so locked in.
She gave birth to a child less than 2 years ago, and then she's come back and proven all the haters wrong.
Time changes the tour, but greatness keeps showing up. Carissa Moore, your champion of the Corona Cero New Zealand Pro.
What she did at that event is going to change not just women's surfing, but women's sport forever. And I feel like now she's in the conversation for a world title campaign.
Reminding herself and the world that she's still one of the all-time greats.
It's honestly just like a lot. You know, you doubt yourself so much and you don't know if you can do it again.
When I walked away 2 years ago, I didn't know if I'd ever get this feeling back. And so I think the win is just, it means so much to me. And for me, this feels like a really full circle moment.
That like has to be like one of the highlights of my career for sure.
This is a classic matchup between two powerhouse surfers, Carissa Moore, Brisa Hennessy.
Brisa, prior to the last heat, hadn't won a heat this season. She broke through here in El Salvador, finally got that win. On the other side, you've got Carissa Moore. She's won an event in New Zealand, but now she has to keep that momentum going. There's probably an extra amount of pressure on her shoulders, feeling like she has something else to prove.
Carissa Moore, her resume speaks for itself. Multiple world titles, gold medal in the Olympics. I mean, she has literally done it all. And now she's got that added mom power. She is flying down the line on this one, finishing with a couple quick snaps here. And I mean, that's why. Wow. That's why, folks.
It's incredible she's still being in the cutting edge of progressive surfing.
Oh yeah. If anyone's going to identify a ramp out here, it's going to be Carissa. She's got front threes pretty much on lock. Brisa Hennessy, big snap to start. Big closeout slam.
She's looking in form. You can feel the rhythm as it's growing in this heat.
When here we go again. Brisa Hennessy on a bigger, better wave. She's got to get a big, strong finish to make it abundantly clear to the judges that she is going to deserve and earn a big number. That's going to be a solid score. That was the best turn we've seen of this heat so far. That section was just calling to be punched, and she did it. Brisa maintains the lead. Will there be another opportunity? With 1:24 to go, Carissa Moore, she's now looking for a 5.34. She's got to hope for something special to happen to this wave, and it just kind of, well, don't give up on her just yet. You can tell she's hunting a ramp.
Go.
We see the fin fly. She does. What? Can she ride out?
Oh,
get up.
Goodness.
Oh, Carissa Moore with the front three. Could it be a buzzer beater? We haven't seen an air like that yet today.
Oh my goodness. She's competing like a world champion.
Carissa Moore just gets the edge over Brisa Hennessy.
That is insane.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. You know, coming out of having a baby and just like the healing process and stuff, you're like, do I have the strength? Do I have like the flexibility and all that stuff to land maneuvers like that? But really cool to feel good about it.
Second Aaron's mom. What's up? Still got it.
Oh my gosh.
Al Cleland Jr., an underdog, you know, who's fighting to stay on tour, who hasn't won a heat.
This new format is like a bloodbath every heat.
You kind of feel like he's in a must-win situation just for some momentum to really get his year started. New format this season. The non-elimination round gone.
All Al can do out the back is put his head in his hands.
Go big or go home. There is no second chances. This is it.
Gabriel Medina able to go back-to-back with his wins over Mexico's Al Cleland Jr.
Oh, it's just brutal. Like, you don't get to get a rhythm kind of thing. It's like you're going to show up and blow up, otherwise you're packing your bag. So the format's brutal.
Frustrating for Al. You can see the body language here. The shoulders are low.
So disheartening to watch.
Nos vemos ahí mañana. Gracias, buen día.
If you've been losing your first heats and you haven't won, you're looking at being off tour. You're looking at possibly the end of your career.
For Al, you kind of feel like he's in a must-win situation just for some momentum to really get his year started.
Al Cleland Jr. and Griffin Colapinto going up head-to-head. You got an underdog fighting to stay on tour who hasn't won a heat, and then you got Griffin Colapinto who, you know, he was runner-up last year, so, you know, he's obviously looking at a world title.
As we see Al here, really nice surfing, big snap in the pocket there, throwing a lot of water. So looking really connected here, Al.
Here comes Griff. Gets the fins out a little bit, try to get a good first turn in. Nice slice, super clean rails.
Now trying to really spice up the finish. Tail blow reverse gets it done. Al Cleland Jr. A smooth bottom turn and a nice start for the man representing Mexico. Chips it off the lip, trying to keep his rails in the right sections. Will find a nice way to stay on his feet. Looking confident on that finish. Griffin with 3 seconds. At the moment needs a 6.74, starting to drive. Still hunting and hoping for something big, a giant ramp. He throws the tail into reverse and rides away. Waiting for last of Griffin Colapinto. It's in and it's not enough.
Alan, first heat win of the year. It was needed and it feels really fitting to be here in El Salvador.
Yeah, I mean, this new format is like a bloodbath every heat. You travel across the world and, you know, you lose first heat and then you got to go to the next one, and it's just kind of a mental game where you have to come back stronger every time, but it's pretty hard to bounce back.
Well done, buddy. I thought he almost gone out.
Being down here with all my friends and all the local people, I just feel at home, so yeah, I'm super stoked.
Yeah, he's got a lot of support here. You know, he's a bit of the people's champion, I think, Al. Like, he's got a lot of time and effort for his fans, and he gives back to the people, so they love him.
Yeah, Bamba, buenos días. Al agua.
For Al Cleland Jr., you know, to be like an adopted local in this event, this is a perfect place for him to really get a kickstart on his year. Really important for him to really take as many points as he can from El Sal before we move on.
Animo. You know, this little town really feels like home, you know, it's small. Everybody knows each other. Everybody sees each other every day. Animo! Something that I changed for this trip, I guess I haven't been drinking or going out, which has been a huge difference maker for me, I guess.
He's known as a bit of a party guy and like having a good time and never says no to a beer, but he's like kind of going, well, I've got to actually try something new because it's what he's doing is not working.
Sometimes, you know, you put yourself in a situation where, you know, everything could get, you know, taken away and your career's on the line and you don't know exactly what's going on. I just feel like I'm clear-minded and have a goal in mind, and now I can actually feel like I can accomplish it. It's a huge step forward, so that's definitely helping me. Buenos días. Buenos días.
He has this happy-go-lucky vibe, and I don't think you want to mess with that too much. You know, you don't want to all of a sudden be too serious and then that's not you. So I think Al's trying to find the right part of his personality that's still going to perform and create big heats.
This is, you know, first time I've ever been in the quarterfinals, and I'm surfing against Medina for the 3rd time this year, so I'm just excited to go out there and, you know, put a little game plan together with Snake, just go out there and do it. Buenos días, jefe. We made it. Punta Roca. We're on.
So a quarterfinal finish is huge for Al, but can you imagine Al Cleland goes out there and takes out Gabriel Medina, current world number 2. So I think for Al, if he can get through this one, it's going to be a career maker. Gabriel Medina going up against Al Cleland Jr., who has already put together his best campaign so far this year. So Al Cleland Jr. whipping it into a nice slidey snap to start, comes around this section, tons of speed, cracks it off the white water. He sees the ramp, hammers it right out. Come on, Al. He does it. He's on his feet. Al Cleland gets the jump and starts it off with a bang. Here we go. Gabriel Medina. 2 big snaps there. Gets a little fins free on the second. Adds a 4th. Another little tail slide for Medina. Wow, that was a hard carve. Medina's just having fun, ripping these dribblers apart. Bam, beyond vertical. He's just so dangerous on any wave, anytime, any place. Gabriel Medina now in the lead. Al Cleland Jr. trailing, but not by much. Just needs a 2.63. paddling hard. Here we go. Gotta hope for this wave to just pulse up a little bit. Comes around this section, a couple turns. Is there something on the inside? Snaps it vertically, comes around it again. Will he have anything on the inside? Right onto the rocks.
It's coming up short.
193.
Yeah.
Wow.
For Al Cleland Jr., best result of the year by a mile. Bad news is, this is a super rare opportunity to have Gabriel Medina literally up against the ropes.
Stephanie Gilmore has done it again.
The champion, Carissa Moore.
We're back, baby. The young girls on tour are extremely confident. The thing is, you have to back it up with results.
There has been this incredible storyline unfolding so far this season.
It was not pretty, but we made it.
The vets are dominating.
The new generation, rightly so, was like, hey, we've been running things for the last couple of years.
Luana, 6 for launch wave. Was like good on the outside, and then she did well because it was really bad through the middle.
And we just had a direct answer of Sweet Revenge.
The last 3 events, it was Lakey, Steph, and Carissa won. Those are like the 3 veterans, and they smoked us.
Stephanie Gilmore has done it again.
The champion, Carissa Moore.
Put your hands together for
Lakey Peterson.
There's a lot of chitter chatter about like all the young girls, and they're amazing and they push me so much, but I'm still here.
Holy moly.
Please don't retire.
The young girls on tour are extremely confident, and I love it because you have to have that confidence to be able to win.
The vets of our tour have just taken advantage of little mistakes that maybe our next gen have been making. They are our idols, and they're showing us what a good competitor is. And of course, I think the next gen maybe have some spicier surfing, but we got to be smart to win heats.
The greatest part about the next generation is their confidence.
Flag. You ready?
The weakest part about the next generation is their ability to perform to the level of their confidence.
I say go nuts. Show us why you are the prodigies. Show us why you've been called this next generation.
The leg where we're going to see Tahiti and Cloudbreak back to back. That is going to be an exciting time to see if this new school generation could go, hey, this is what we've been up to while you've been gone, and maybe make up some points at the halfway mark of the year.
Quarterfinal heat number 2, Luana Silva taking on Carissa Moore.
Quarterfinals are set for the women. The bottom half of the draw is a traffic jam of world champions with one GOAT, Carissa Moore, in the mix again. The whole story this year has been about the old school taking on the new school.
Carissa Moore, who's obviously still going, it won't be a shock at all if she wins this event.
Lulu looking for her first ever championship tour win. Beautiful looking hook. She's had that on lock all year, all season. She's driving into yet another carve here. Comes into it with the finish. Good looking wave in front of our 5-time world champ. Pushes hard on the tail, draws out a beautiful looking roundhouse here.
Great adjustment by Carissa to see, hey, further down the line, there is opportunity for me to be putting turns and carves like this together on one wave.
An 8-point right wrist, bank a couple of big turns. Have to start off with into it nice and vertical on that second one. Continue to take it all the way through, trips the fins. The clock is gonna run out, and Carissa Moore is into the semi-finals.
I get to surf against my hero. Gabby is the one to beat this year. I really feel her surfing is the best, and she's setting the bar even higher for power surfing and women's surfing.
Back it up. But quarterfinals 4, this one is going to be huge. Tyler Wright going up against Caitlin Simmers, 2 of the best surfers on the planet.
A world champ seed from 2 different generations. For Tyler Wright, you know, she hasn't won a world title since 2017. We're getting close to a decade in between those world title wins.
I'm gonna go heavy on move.
Good.
All right, all in.
Enjoy.
Will do, will do.
And so for Katie, it's more recent.
A lot of us as surf fans were waiting for the Katie Simmers to show up that we love.
You got the best now. You got the best now.
Look at this. Tyler pretty much runs over her right there. Goes on a blistering run right here. Love the way she brings that one all the way around. That Paisel looks great underneath her feet.
She had power and progression on this wave.
Good tail slide right there, Chris. So she's going to be on the board with a strong score to start this thing off.
Now we go to Katie Simmers. Her opener's looking solid as well.
These turns were so precise when she actually got up into there.
Tyler Wright. She comes around this into a big carve. We're talking title fight Tyler right now, leaning into a couple solid turns. That's another quick snap there. Can't quite get the finish. Simmers needing a 7.66. Beautiful snap to start. Comes around this section. Ooh, perfectly placed whip. Score comes through, 6.6. It's gonna be Tyler Wright moving through. We're just seeing Tyler out there. So far, she's done everything right. And to take out Caitlin Simmers at Punta Roca is a statement, sending shockwaves through the rankings as well. Sammy Pupo going up against Leonardo Fioravanti. Oh, huge snap to start. Just when we thought he had climbed out of the depths. Buenos dias, surf fans. Welcome back to the Surf City El Salvador Pro. This heat, Sammy Pupo, world number 5, going up against Leonardo Fioravanti, world number 6.
Leo, he actually had a really good start to the season. He had 2 9th places, but also 2 quarterfinals.
Sammy Pupo, I think this is a stepping stone year to start playing the game. He's got to win an event.
It's coming right now. It is. I see the sparkle in his eye. Kind of that silent killer, and he has absolutely the skill set to win any of these events.
Excited for this one, and let's go. Vamos. Setting things up on the outside section. Leonardo Fioravanti. Oh! Huge snap to start. Look at this clean, open face.
Vertical canvas, and it just absolutely destroys it.
He's got to get a big finish here if he wants to get the attention of the judges. Slams it again. That was beautiful, powerful, precise surfing from Leonardo Fioravanti. That is going to be a good score. An 8.17. Fioravanti well into the lead. Here goes Pupo.
Look at the wall on this thing.
Searing carve to start. Quick slash back. He throws the fins. Can he ride out? He whips it around.
Ooh, what's up? Look at this closeout section. Just throws a tail to the beach. I mean, completely whips it out. Unbelievable.
8.6. Tail.
Watch out. Here goes Leo. Under duress. Cranks it. Perfect layback snap. Up and into the lip. He will not be denied.
That was a great answer.
Great exchange. 7.33 just came through. Clutch surfing for Leo. Sammy, backup score just wasn't enough.
That was scary. That was clutch.
Down to the last 2 minutes.
Let's go.
It's like bad for your nerves.
My coach-athlete relationship with Dog has been going for a long time. He was actually one of my first ever coaches when I was about 11 years old. One of the main things that he always taught me was how to act as an athlete, how to act as a person as well, almost as a coach slash parent.
The froth almost hit, and I'm like, nah, the froth isn't hitting right here.
We parted ways, and it's been one of those like love stories that you keep breaking up with your partner, but you just love him so much that you have to get back together. And that's the relationship that I have with Dog. I love his passion that he's still doing this for so many years. And I think he has a lot to give to me still.
We'll start with Big Wave Richard. Lumberjack Richie. He's really good on the axe. looking as smiley as ever.
When you're in the dog camp, it's a family on tour, and that bond is clear.
The dog pound is important and essential.
That team aspect in surfing is just, it's not non-existent, right? So if you're creating that team atmosphere and looking at it in the way of like, if I'm surfing with these guys every day, they're gonna push me and I'm gonna push them. And that's how we're gonna get better. I'm positive and supportive. Him on the other hand.
The one thing that kept me going was just, I was having so much fun with Dog's team.
She was gonna retire after snap-up.
It's just been really enjoyable.
When genuinely everyone likes each other and really cares, it makes it a lot more fun for all of us, and that's what's happening right now.
In the quarterfinals, heat number 2, Marco Mignot taking on Leonardo Fioravanti. Leo, he is a gnarly competitor to draw, but Marco, he really doesn't go down without a fight. He's going to take off here, goes for the full rope to start this one off. Lofty looking air as well. Why not throw a second one in there? Are you kidding me?
Marco says, my name up first. Let's get a huge score on the board and see how that feels.
This is just a scary Marco Mignot. This for Leo, obviously not ideal, but he is that type of threat that can turn a heat around.
There's a good chance that he lights this thing up.
Yeah, let's see. Good time to rip into this first carve. Pushes hard on that second one. We knew he wasn't going to back down for a fight on this wave. Pushes into these 2 calves through this inside section.
That's going to be a pretty massive score, I think. He lit that thing up. That was so sick.
9-point ride, first 9 of the event.
Love that. Love that.
Leo.
Here he goes again.
Set the fins free. Now he goes to the rail. I just love the way he reads this wave. Feels like he times the pocket so perfectly. Locks in. It's a 6-9-3. What a fight back from Leonardo.
That's how you do it. All right, Carissa Moore, the vet final.
Chris absolutely detonating Tyler Wright to answer back, both of them forcing each other's hands.
You're absolutely kidding, ladies and gentlemen.
And now a moment that Gabrielle O'Brien will never forget. Carissa Moore and Elena loving it.
I'm so stoked for you. You did so good.
I love Gabby. Gabby has become one of my really good friends. She feels like family at this point.
Come on, big step.
I don't say this about many people, but she is sunshine in human form. She's such a character.
Oh my God, that's the most embarrassing thing. Chris and I really didn't click until I got on tour. We haven't known each other for that long, but it feels like we've known each other forever. She's like such a good human and always there for me. It's so much more than like a mentor. It's like a true friend.
I'm so proud of you. I love you, Gabby.
She just has this effect on everybody that just makes them feel special. Just to see how committed she is to being a mom as well on top of her surfing, it's like out of this world, mind-blowing.
Waves are looking so incredibly fun down here at Punta Roca. Semi-final 1, Gabby Bryan taking on Carissa Moore. I mean, that is 2 best friends. They're currently staying together.
You have these really great friends going up against each other. But Carissa Moore is a competitive beast.
Oh,
we see the fin slide.
Oh, Carissa Moore!
What? It's going to be a test of that friendship in the span of a 35-minute heat.
Gabby Bryan is going to get the first wave of the exchange right now. Just so much speed and power off this girl's just fingertips, essentially. Carrying speed down the line. Gabby Bryan will not hold back. Pushes hard yet again here. Let's see if Carissa can get herself a score on the board.
One big turn here for Carissa Moore.
This turn was so big. That's what Carissa is known for.
Locks in for the one turn, a 4-point ride. Right now, Carissa Moore needing a 7-3-3. Great first connection here from the 5-time world champion. Punches it again on the second and the third. Felt like a little bit of a skater drop out of that third turn as well. Carissa looking so smooth. Let's see if she can really maximize, get a good finishing turn. Judges loving it. The IC scoreline 8-1-7 here. Carissa Moore is going to be in back-to-back finals.
Wow.
She waves to her friend, her good friend, and I feel like there's a bit of emotion pouring out of Carissa Moore right now. This is a huge moment in her career.
Gabby is the one to beat this year. I really feel her surfing is the best, and she's setting the bar even higher for power surfing and women's surfing. And I honestly was a little bit nervous coming up against her, but I was kind of like, I'm the underdog, so I've got nothing to lose, and I just got lucky with a wave.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Carissa Moore, the vet final. It's a full veteran final.
I think everybody's really excited because this is kind of like a throwback, right? We've seen this so many times throughout both of their careers. They're both world champions. So for these two titans to meet up in the final at a right-hand point break, this is a surf fan's dream.
Their first heat was back in 2011. They have had 24 head-to-head matchups over their career, half of them prior to this, finals. They've pushed each other their entire career. We're still getting to see that now when we have this full new generation of incredibly talented young surfers. Riss gonna get us started here. Out the back on a good looking bowl, just absolutely detonating that section. Let's do it again. Carissa Moore is on right now. Tyler Wright to answer back with a big layback carve to start this one off. Pushes hard yet again on that second turn here. This is exactly what we were just talking about. You put her in a corner, she'll fight her way back out of it. Floats it.
You're absolutely kidding, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what we came for. I can't wait for that score to drop for Tyler. 8-3-3 for Carissa Moore. We love this. This is why we're here right now.
Tyler Wright now out the back.
Get up there. Ooh.
This is a big moment right now.
Yep, nice big wrap.
Can she finalize and get that 6-1-7?
Finish it.
Completes the ride, gives this to stand tall. It's exactly what she needed, a 6-1-7. So Tyler Wright takes the lead in the final right now. Carissa now connecting on a big lip line section there. She's only needing a 5-5-1. With Tyler getting a good wave, it backs her into a corner. And this is what I mean. She's gonna answer back in situations like this. Both of them kind of forcing each other's hands right now. Scores in. It's a 6-7-7 for Carissa Moore. So now Carissa goes back to the lead. There's under 10 seconds here. You can see there is a wave starting to roll through.
She's got to go. She's got to go.
Is it going to get there in time for Tyler Wright? Tyler is not going to take off in time, and Carissa Moore is your Surf City El Salvador Pro champion. She's just gone back-to-back event wins here. Carissa around the world is inspiring women, not just athletes, but mums all around the world who want to dream big and achieve their goals.
You're on fire. Back to back. This is your 30th win. You're a vet.
Oh my gosh, before we paddled out, we were in the locker room and I was like, Tyler, this is just like the old days. Like, this is awesome. It's really cool to see the veterans kind of make another push this year and take some finals and some wins. And I'm just, you know, inspired by both my generation and the new generation. I think it's a really good combo for women surfing right now.
Hey, that's fun. I'm so stoked for you. That's huge.
Even like things impossible.
No. Yeah, I feel like you question it, nobody else does. Yeah.
Thanks. I love you. Good job. Okay.
One of the all-time great female athletes. Let's hear it for your champion de Hawaii, Carissa Moore.
I haven't won an event I've come as close as possible.
9-1-0, not enough.
Ouch. And that motivates me the most.
Let it fly, let's go. Woo, woo.
A win in El Salvador would show the world that he's a title threat. He put everything in his whole life into this. Things are escalating here at the Surf City El Salvador Pro. We're gonna roll right into semifinal heat number 1. Igarashi in red, Fioravanti in blue. On the men's championship tour, there are no two surfers that have more competition history than Kanoa Igarashi and Leonardo Fioravanti. These guys have been going head to head since they were 10 years old.
Growing up with Kanoa, he's always been an inspiration, and I think our whole career we've pushed each other, and hopefully one of us will head into the final.
Who do you want to beat more than your best buddy? No one. So Leo coming from deep. Nice. Layback slash. Bam, hits it again.
Each and every one of these things are just placed perfectly, and he's just smashing it, giving all the power, pushing the fins out, finding a vertical lip line.
8.5 for Leo. Here we go, pumping down the line. Igarashi, quick float, bam, throws the fins, leans into it.
Wow, that was cool.
Throws the tail and goes down again. With Leo just needing a 1.60. 340 left.
Looking extremely flat out there.
Intense, there's not much out there.
Here we go, there's a wave coming.
Leo, speeding down the line. Oh, that was a sketchy start to this wave. Now he gets things back under control.
That was massive. He had a 1.6, he just got it. Yeah, but like Kanoa, he needs a 6.
Igarashi gets up with 7 seconds left. Beautiful slash to start, making his way through to the inside. He gets the ramp, throws the corrupt. Can he ride out? Oh, post.
Oh my God.
Leonardo Fioravanti.
Finals time, baby.
First final this year. How does it feel right here in El Salvador?
Well, it feels crazy. I mean, I've only made finals at Pipe. This is a really cool moment, but it's not done yet. Let's give it everything in the last heat, and whatever happens, happens.
Well, Leo's trying to make history here. Could be the first ever Italian surfer to win a championship tour event.
We caught up with all the best surfers on tour, and hopefully one day I'll be on CT and be like them. Psyched.
Leo's career arc has been that of the hotshot young gun, making a quick rise up to surf stardom, something that he's been fighting for since he was 10 years old. We're talking one of the world's most famous grommets, now to become the only Italian to ever make the championship tour, a guy that really put, Italian surfing on the map.
Leonardo Fioravanti representing Italy on the top 34 for the first time in history.
I'm so proud to represent Italy on the World Tour. It's one of the things that honestly pushes me every day. I always will give it 1,000,000% for myself, but also for Italy and the new generation so that I can maybe inspire them. I haven't won an event. I've come as close as possible that you could get to winning an event. It's been a year since that crazy final against Baronet Pipe.
Well, it's a beautiful Saturday crowd to wrap up a 2025 Lexus Pipe Pro. And our men's finalists getting ready to come up next. Baron Mamiya versus Leonardo Fioravanti. Here's Leo.
Full straight in the barrel, back door. The wave grows down the line. Let's go. Oh, he comes out. Leo fighting back in this final.
Our relationship with Pipeline is the best and the worst possible. It's crazy how a wave that's so dangerous and that can hurt so many people can also give you so many amazing and special moments.
Needing a 9-1-1 to go to first.
Dropping in the barrel, Leonardo, the Italian rapscallion. Come on, Leo, there he is!
It's a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10.
Last score, a 9-1-0. Not enough.
Ouch.
Lexus Pipe Pro champion Baron Mamiya.
A super heartbreaking result for him at Pipeline.
Definitely was heartbreaking. I think it's the one event that if you're a surfer, you would dream to win. I almost did win my first ever event. That was as close as it gets. It was a tough situation, and out of emotion, it could have been much worse. I could have got angry. I could have made a scene. Congratulations. There's nothing to look back at that is negative, and that's the way that I see it. And if I can bring that to every event, my win will count.
Welcome back to the men's final. Leonardo Fioravanti going up against Italo Ferreira.
Manage expectation in your quality of waves is what I'm saying. Okay.
A win in El Salvador for Leo would show the world that he's a title threat, but you got to win to prove it.
Let it fly, brother. Let it fly. Let's go.
Woo! Woo!
All go, Leo.
And it's going to start with Leonardo. There's the first turn of the final. Hunting for the section. Now he gets on the open face. Quick redirect. Bam, straight up into the lip. High-speed float. Comes around it again. Another layback jam. Kind of a two-stager. Goes vertical. This wave just growing down the line. This wasn't an easy place for him to get to, but he got there quick. Now he finishes strong on the inside. 8-3-3. As we see out the back, Italo cranks it off the bottom, straight up into the lip. It's a little awkward coming out of that first turn. Second one was nice. Plenty of speed down the line. Tail out there gets hung up. Leo right up into it. Quick snap to start. Comes around this section. Beautiful layback. A little added kick at the end. That's a power car for Leo. Another quick finish. Gets around that section with a quick foam climb. Italo answers back.
Straight up into the lip. Brings it down. Love the way he was able to grab the rail for that second bottom turn. And this tempo right here at the end gets up into the lip once. And look at how much this section at the end bowls up.
Italo Ferreira, he needs a 7.84. Leo's up and riding, takes a look at the watch. He knows.
He did it.
4 seconds left.
Wow.
Leo has done it. Fioravanti, your champion here at the Surf City El Salvador Pro, presented by Cero. All his childhood dreams realized. This dream started probably when he was a really little kid.
He was the first ever Italian to ever win a championship tour event. And now we can confidently say that Leo is in world title contention this year.
The sport is so hard, and I dedicated the last 10 years on this tour to try and get my win. Come close a lot of times, and it feels unreal. It's so many years of believing, never giving up. That final last year really broke my heart, but at the same time, I never gave up.
A huge round of applause. He's tried 3 times and finally made it happen. Su campeón, Leonardo Fioravanti!
There's layers to his dreams. Get on the championship tour, win an event, win a world title. He's shown us all that he has the capability to do all of those things.
Bon dia. It's the Vivo Rio Pro presented by Cero.
Finds a pit. It comes out clean.
Beautiful finish. Turns the heat.
He wants the crowd to get involved. Hunting a ramp. Hits it. Launches.